It is time for another daily YouTube live stream. I'm Zach. Welcome back. Let's play some games. Today we are back in Minecraft working on my mega project. It's Saturday morning and welcome everybody to the stream. All right, so let's jump in and get started. The main thing we're going to do today is make easy flower farms. Yeah, flowers are really important in Minecraft, and I don't think a lot of people realize this. But flowers allow you to make dyes, and dyes allow you to dye things, obviously. So you can make really colorful concrete and terracotta and wool. And so dyes are really important. Well, dyes come from flowers. So we're going to talk about flowers today and see if we can come up with some easy flower farms that anybody can do. Hello to V5 is in chat. Hey, man. Welcome to the stream. All right. We're just loading in here. You know what I want to do? I want to look at my storage room again. So we finished the storage room last night. My backup storage room. Look at how beautiful it looks in here. I like it even more than when I saw it here last night. Look at that. It's looking cool. And so I intend, as we continue throughout this series, adding more storage chests along these walls here. And just adding more and more stuff in here. This is actually I don't know if you guys remember when I first built this room, I didn't know what I was going to use it for. But this is actually the perfect use for this room because it's so close to my other storage room, my main storage room, which is over here. So I have the main storage room and the backup storage room, and it's just working out perfect. Demotic is in chat. Hey, man, welcome to the stream. All right, so we're going to grab a shulker box with us to start. And so what we're doing today mainly is, I showed you this yesterday, is we're looking, this is the Lightmatica mod, and I have this material list of all the materials that I need to get. And so you'll see some of these, like this is yellow concrete. This is going to take dye, which means flowers. Then I have some, I need actual flowers here. We got red tulips. We got pink tulips, orange tulips, orange stained glass. I think I have that already. Magenta carpet. I need magenta dye. Lime carpet. I need lime dye. Light blue bed. I'm going to need light blue dye. Green carpet. Oh, we got that yesterday. Green bed. Here's some other flowers we need to get. Cornflower, dandelion, cyan carpet. And then here's one down at the bottom here. Azure bluette. So we're going to need a lot of flowers to get all of these different materials ready. So luckily, I'm right next to a flower forest. That's one of my favorite things about this base location. Is right over the hillside over here, there's a flower forest. So we're going to go explore the flower forest and see if we can find some flowers. Let me first prepare a little bit, and we're going to need a whole bunch of fences. I'm going to have to make some fences because I don't have enough. Well, luckily, we have all of this birch wood. So we're going to grab all this birch wood. We have a whole lot left over from yesterday. And a whole bunch of these sticks. Which you have a ton of sticks from chopping down all those trees. And let's make a ton of fences. So fences, you go like this, you go like this. Go like this. And we got fences for days. 3 stacks of fences. Wow, fences are very expensive. Did you see that? I used 4 stacks of planks to make 3 stacks of fences. That's expensive. Greg is in chat. Hey, Greg, how's it going? Demonic says, apologies, I couldn't make it to the last one. I was grinding on a faction server. Nice. That sounds like fun. One day I will turn this world back into a server so I can let people join again. It used to be a server, but now it's just a single player world. But I'll probably, at some point, I'll turn this back into a server and let people connect up again. Okay, what else we'll need for this adventure is we're going to need some bone meal. And luckily, I have a ton of bone meal. That is wonderful. And let me get my rockets and stuff out. And you know what I should do? I'm still wearing my nether gear. So let me take off my nether gear. Put our nether gear away. We'll put on our regular gear. Are you guys having a good weekend? It is tax weekend this weekend. It's April 15th today, which is normally tax day. But because tax day is on a weekend, I believe that means taxes are due on Tuesday. So I imagine everybody's doing their taxes. I did my taxes a while ago. But yeah, I feel like a lot of people are doing their taxes today. So if that is you, good luck with your taxes. All right, nether gear is safe and sound. I got to put on my regular gear. And our regular gear has swift sneak on it. Oh, actually, I don't need... I'm going to be wearing my elytra, so I don't need my chest plate. There we go. There we go. Swift Sneak 3 on my blue jeans. That's so cool. And we got... These are my shoes, feather falling. You know what? I should put... I mean, I still don't have all the enchantments I need on these, but I only have 15 levels, so I can't put more on. But I do need, I need unbreaking on these to keep them from breaking so much. But I'll have to do that later. Okay, so we have fences. We have bone meal. I think we're good to go. Let's go exploring. All right, so I'm just going to fly out here. Oh, there's my future mega base. This is what we're working on here. This is like my blueprint for what we are going to create. Now, you guys said in the chat that this looks like the Family Guy house. Is that true? Do you guys look at this and say, that's the Family Guy house? I don't know. I never noticed that. I just think it looks like a pretty cool build. I would like to live in a house like this. Nice 2-story house. Here's our last house we built. This is a little bit more old-fashioned. This I was going for like a Tuscany Italian-style farmhouse. I think this one turned out pretty cool. We got our farms over here. We got our silo over here. It looks like our farms are all growing very well. Farms look fantastic. Anyway, the flower forest is right down here on the other side of this hill. And I think I see some flowers over here. This is not the flower forest. The flower forest is over this direction. But I see in the distance... I wish I had my telescope or my spyglass. I see some pink flowers over here. I think these are rare. Let's float down over here. These are rare. I've been looking for these forever. And they were literally within viewing distance of my house. How is this a thing? All right, I got to grab these. These are 2 tall flowers, and 2 tall flowers are nice because you can, any 2 tall flower, you can use bone meal and duplicate it. So every piece of bone meal duplicates a 2 tall flower. Now 1 tall flowers you cannot do this with, but 2 tall flowers you can. So these are awesome to have. So I'm just going to grab a whole bunch of these. And... for some reason, I have not been able to find these anywhere. I've been like looking all over the world for these. So that is great. I have 21 of them now. And I can duplicate them forever. All right, do I have a bed? I do. Wow, I'm so happy. No, seriously, I've been looking for that flower forever. And it was right there this whole time. Holy cow. Okay, so this is not where the flower forest is. The flower forest is a biome that all the flowers naturally, well, not every flower, but most of the flowers will spawn in. And it's down over here. See where those trees are? Just to fly over underneath these trees, and you can already see this is the flower forest. We have all these different kind of flowers, and we got bees and everything. That is just awesome. Now, the way flower forests work is there's different patches of the ground where one type of flower will spawn. So right here, this is where this blue flower spawns. I think this is a cornflower. And so, you know, I can obviously pick these up and then the cornflowers won't be here anymore. But when you bone meal the ground in this spot, these blue flowers will always grow in this one spot. So the trick here is, you know, obviously eventually I'm going to, you know, pick up all these flowers because I'm going to need the dye from all of them. But what you want to do is you want to identify what the locations on the ground are. So even if I pick all these flowers, I can come back and regrow the flowers, and you'll have an infinite source of these flowers. So right here, these are the blue flowers. So let me just show you. I'm going to pick all these flowers. We're picking them all. And you can turn these flowers into blue dye, which is what I need. I need more blue dye. Actually, I don't really need a lot of blue dye because lapis you can also turn into blue dye. Just pick up this dirt block. All right, so this is all bare ground, right? Well, if I use bone meal, boom. Look at this, we just grew a blue flower. I thought more would grow than that. Oh, we just grew another one. So see, you can do that and grow more stuff. So what I think I want to do, the reason why I grabbed all of my fence posts and stuff is I want to like isolate these areas. And what I might do is I might come back and build like automated farms here so that like it will like automatically bone meal the ground and automatically harvest the flowers. So I can have like just really easy instant dyes. But the first step to this process is just identifying where these different locations are. So that's the hardest part. So I've got to identify this spot. So we're going to select like a 5x5 zone. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, someplace like right here. So I'm going to do a fence around here. So there's a 5x5 zone. 1, 2, so like here. And this might take a lot of fences, but then every time I come here, I'll know this is my place for these flowers. All right, so what is this? Cornflower? You know what? I need signs. Because I need to put a sign so I know that the cornflowers are here. Okay, hold on. We need to go back and make some signs. But you can see, so this is, let me just show you. This is the whole flower forest, and you can see all the different flowers through here. So there's lots of different kinds. So we just have to find all the different kinds of flowers in this little area. Like, it's so convenient that this is like right next to my house. You know, I think you can tell by my build style, I like to do really colorful builds, which means I like to use like a lot of different dyes and colors and stuff. So it's just so handy to have this just right next to my mega base. All right, so we need signs. Signs are also very expensive. So we're gonna need more sticks, more planks, Let's see how many signs this makes. Oh, well, that's a lot of signs. That's a lot of signs. I don't think I needed that many. Okay, well, I just made more signs than I will ever need in my entire life. Ugh. Okay, do I have a shulker box? I do. Perfect. Oh, let me just announce, I don't know if you guys saw this, but Claude from Chicago is streaming today, Planet Coaster. So he's streaming at, was 1 o'clock for me, so it's like in, so it's just over 2 hours he's going to be streaming. So I know I'm going to be there. So yeah, if you guys like Planet Coaster, I think his Planet Coaster streams are really fun. So definitely something to watch out for if you're looking for more streams today. Corn flour. Okay, so this is my corn flour thing. Oh, and look at the, I didn't know you could do this. You can put the sign on top of the fence post. That looks really cool. Corn flour. All right, so we have our first flower field. Let's find another one. And we should probably keep them as close together as possible. Okay, so here is, it looks like pink tulips. Looks like we also have pink tulips over here. Where's the best pink tulip spot? Maybe this, you know what, this one looks pretty good. Pink tulips over here. Let me just bone meal this just to double check. Yep, lots and lots of pink tulips. This is great. So let me choose a 5x5 area. We'll maybe center it around this guy. Okay, so we'll do 1, 2, and then boom. Then we'll do 1, 2, there. Right there. Then across here. Then 1, 2, and then boom. All right, so what kind of flower is this? Pink tulip. Okay, let's put in a sign. All right, 2 little areas. Now, what kind of dye does this make? Pink dye. All right, that makes pink dye. What does this make? Magenta dye. Oh, okay, so we have pink and magenta already. This makes blue, of course, but we don't actually need blue. But we did need both of these, pink and magenta, which is good. All right, so what's the next one? Okay, we have white tulips. Yeah, I want to make sure I'm in a spot with like a good patch. Ooh, let's get this orange patch over here. Look at all of these. That's a lot. Except I don't know if this is actually 5x5. Yeah, I don't know if that's actually 5x5. Yeah, so my plan here is to come back and automate these, but you don't have to automate farms at first, you know, in my opinion. As long as like, I mean, you can just make them like just regular farms where you just like farm them by hand. That's kind of what I'm doing here. And it's just a really easy farm. And you just do it manually. Okay, unfortunately, that doesn't look like it's a big patch. I want like a 5x5 zone here. Oh my goodness, how is it nighttime again already? This might be a 5x5 zone. Maybe, maybe not. All right, let's go to sleep. Yeah, I'm not really happy with these. It seems like these zones are more just like streaks of zone. Oh, this might be a good spot here. Look at this. So it's like this whole area. Okay, we're going to go with this. So it looks like there's a bunch of areas here. Okay, so this is Azure Bluette is what this is. So we're going to out an area, maybe right here. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Need some more dirt blocks. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boom. Oh, shoot. I just I just stuck myself in here. Oh, I did it again. Why can't I? Oh, there's a tree here. Okay, so this is Azure Bluette. All right, so this will give you light gray dye. And we actually need a bunch of light gray dye, so this is perfect. So Azure Bluettes. Okay, so we have 3 flower areas. Ooh, what about this one? This is potentially pretty nice. Yeah, let's go with this. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, this is perfect. Oh, shoot, wrong spot. Lovely. Okay, and so these are alliums, and these also make magenta dye. All right, so this and the other one makes magenta dye, so we don't necessarily need 2 of the same thing, but I would like to be able to come back and pick these flowers, because sometimes I just like to use the flowers in my build. Sometimes that's nice too. I do see these like red tulips over here, which are also very nice. So let's use this zone as a good red tulip zone. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, red tulips obviously make red dye. So we got some lovely red tulips. Let's put this sign over here. Red tulip. Oh, this is lovely. Okay, red tulips. And I already have rose bushes, I think. I don't need to build, like I said, I don't need to build these for the 2 high flowers, just for the 1 high flowers. The 1 high flowers are the only ones you need to farm. The 2 high flowers you can do just with bone meal. I see daisies over here. This is a perfect daisy zone. So let's get the daisies. We already have the cornflowers. We don't need any more of those. But we do need these daisies. Although it doesn't look like there's a whole lot in this area. But you know what? We'll say this is good enough. I don't imagine we'll need too many daisies. Because I think daisies also do light gray dye. Yeah, this is also light gray dye. Daisies. Sunflowers are good too. This is actually a sunflower field over here. So this is not the flower forest. This is a sunflower field. But these, again, these are the 2 tall flowers, so we're not too concerned about these today. Okay, here's some pink daisies. Oh, and here are Lily of the Valley, I believe, is what this... no, these are the white tulips, but these are the lilies of the valley. Lily of the Valley is great because it gives you white dye. So the white tulips give you light gray dye, but these give you white dye, which is really, really great. So let's do these right here. I'm really happy about this. I didn't know there was any of these over here. So this is great. So this is Lily of the Valley. And like I said, this gives you white dye, which I think this is the only flower that gives you white dye, which is pretty cool. Now, do we have purple? Oh, we already have the pink tulips. We already have these ones. I don't have the white tulips yet. Oh, there's a lot of white tulips over here. This is kind of a cramped area, though. Here we have the orange tulips and the red tulips. We already have the red ones. We don't have the orange ones. I was hoping for a better patch of them, though. Here we already have the cornflower. Oh, here's some more over here. This looks like a nice patch of orange tulips. Here's the 2 tall of these guys. Oh, here's a really nice patch of orange. Okay, let's just make it all to the same level. So is this 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is like exactly 5. This is perfect. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, is this exactly 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it is. So we just need to cut some of these out just a little bit. What? Am I out of fences already? That was 3 stacks of fences. How are we out through? How did we go through 3 stacks of fences already? Holy cow. All right, well, let's put this on here. Orange tulip. Okay, let's go back and get some more fences then, I guess. And it looks like it's nighttime. Okay, so for fences, let me put away some of these signs. I'm not going to use all of these signs. Oh my goodness. So I don't need all of those. I'm going to put some of these flowers away in this shulker box. Gosh, we're going to have all the flowers. And then let's make fences. Gosh, is this crazy? We've like gone through all the birchwood I had. And I had a lot of birchwood. How is that even possible? Okay, that makes me a stack and a half. It's almost 2 stacks of fences. I have a feeling this is not going to be enough either. Well, we'll just see how far this will get us. You know, one thing I want to do eventually, I started this like a long time ago. I wanted to do like a garden and put like every plant in the game in my garden, so that's like all in one spot. I started doing that. It's at my house at the spawn location, because I really like all the flowers and stuff in this game. I really like this whole like part of the game. And I really would like to like have my own little garden area. I just never really did it. That's over at my spawn house. Okay, so I think we have these already. What we really need is more tulips. This is getting kind of far away. See, it goes all the way up here and stuff. I think we could probably keep all of my stuff closer together. Okay, so here's the orange tulips. I think we had the red ones already. So we need white tulips is what we need. So here's a couple. I don't see like a really good patch of white tulips. I think we had the pink ones already also. Yeah, we just need the white ones. Okay, here's a patch of white tulips. How big is this? I think we might have to go with this patch. This is the biggest patch I think I've seen of the white tulips. Oh, there's some more up here. It's just like a couple. There's some more over here. Again, that's just like a couple. All right, so we're going to use this spot here. We're going to try and level this out a little bit. We're going to also cut down this tree. Give us a little bit more room. Yeah, and this will give us a 5 by 5 spot. Right, this is 5, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. I think we're almost done, actually. White tulip. Okay, so the white tulip gives us light gray dye as well. All right. So what are we missing now? Oh, I need to finish that fence over here. Where was the one I didn't finish? There's an azure bluette. Here's the red tulips. Here's the daisies. Here's the orange tulip. This is the one I didn't finish. Okay, there we go. Hold on one second. I gotta blow my nose. V5 says, is there a black flower dye? There is one. Hold on. I'll explain this in a second. All right. V5 is asking about black flowers. So there is normally you get black dye from killing squids. If you kill squids, they drop black dye. So that's normally how you get it. There is a very rare flower that drops black dye. I've never actually gotten this before. It's called a wither rose. And the wither is a boss in this game. So if you call the boss, and the boss is the wither, and it shoots these projectile explosions everywhere. It's a very hard boss to defeat. If the explosions that it shoots out kills like a passive mob, like it kills like a chicken or a cow or something, I believe those when the chicken dies, it will leave behind a black wither rose. It sounds kind of weird, but that's my understanding of how it works. I've never gotten one before because I've never even called the wither before. It's too hard for me. But yeah, you can get this like wither rose. It's a black rose, and it actually hurts you if you touch it. So you can use it to like protect your base from mobs because mobs will hurt themselves on it. Yeah, so it's a very interesting flower, but it's this black flower, and my understanding is you can turn wither roses into black dye. But they're so hard to get that it's like, why would you use that as your dye source? It's actually easier to build a squid farm so that you can kill squid pretty easily. And I'd like to do that. I would like to put together a squid farm. Maybe over here this would be a really ideal location. Oh, there's a squid right here. Yeah, this would be an ideal location for a squid farm, is like this river here. Because if you take out the squids, like that. Did I get the dye? Yeah, see, there you go. Ink sac. These ink sacs turn into black dye. All right, so let me see. What am I missing in terms of flowers? I think we got everything. So we have the orange tulips. Let's put the tulips together. Orange tulips, white tulips, red tulips. I think that's all the tulips. We have the alliums. We have azure bluette. We have cornflower. We have daisies. We have lily of the valley. You know what? We're missing dandelions. Dandelion is the yellow. Let me just do a quick check here. Minecraft flowers. I'm pulling up the list of different kinds of flowers. Dandelion. Oh, poppies. We're missing poppies. Also, we're missing blue orchids, but you can only get blue orchids in the swamp. So blue orchids is like a whole different thing. Okay, so we need poppies and dandelions. We have allium. Okay, so that's all we're missing. Poppies, dandelions, and blue orchids, of course, but we can't get blue orchids here. They don't spawn in the flower forest. So where am I going to find poppies and dandelions? You know, maybe they don't spawn here. Yeah, I don't see any of them. Which is not horrible, because poppies and dandelions spawn in poppies and dandelions spawn up here at the top of the mountain. So that's what biome is that? It's like different biomes spawn different things. So here's some over here. So like these are dandelions over here. So we could just do something over here, but they're not necessarily going to spawn in this area. So it's harder to build a forest. See, there's poppies off in the distance over here too. I don't want to build something way over there. So we might have to just say poppies and dandelions will have to get up here. But actually, we probably... See, this is the top of the mountain here. This biome is called Minecraft Meadow. This is the meadow biome, which is like a high elevation plain. And you can see these are all poppies and dandelions. So if I ever needed poppies or dandelions, I could just run up here and get as many as I needed. So I don't think we'll build a farm for these ones. We'll just say this whole biome is my farm, because I think they'll just spawn randomly up here. But I think I do need a bunch for this next build, so let me just grab some. Well, we're up here. Boom, boom, boom. We'll grab these dandelions. Let me go to sleep before it gets too dangerous out here and mobs start spawning. Let me just grab all of these. And obviously, this creates yellow dye, and the other one creates red dye. So I got plenty of yellow dye and red dye whenever I need it. And of course, you can combine dyes together to make different colors. Like if you combine red dye and yellow dye together, they make orange dye, and kind of all the expected combinations you would think. All right, so We got everything except the light blue flower, which, as I said, spawns in the swamp exclusively. So we should probably actually go to the swamp and like build a specific flower farm over there. But the swamp is really far away, so I'm not I'm not going to fly to the swamp here. But I do want to do another like little kind of mini flower farm over here by my house. So we have a little bit of lovely space here. So this is actually supposed to be my sleeping house, although I never end up sleeping in here. I got this nice lovely house in here, this nice lovely window. I can kind of look out and see my town. This seems to me to be an ideal location for like a mini flower farm. So we have this kind of spot down here. I would love to put like a raised planter in here. Let's go get some materials. So I'm going to need some spruce trap doors. Do I have any? I have like a whole stack. Oh, this is brilliant. So spruce trap doors, and then I like to use I like to use dirt that is dirt that kind of looks like this. Do you see this? This is like a special kind of dirt. And you can get these in the spruce biomes. But to me, that kind of dirt, see, I used it over here. I like to use it for planters because it gives it kind of like a different kind of look. It looks like mulch almost to me. I wonder if I have any more of it over here. Oh, shoot. Ouch. There goes my face. Let me turn this off so I can see what I'm doing. Turn that off. Oh, there is some more over here. Okay, this is perfect. So this is called, oh, we just have a little bit. So this is here because I grew a giant spruce tree here, and it leaves behind this kind of dirt. Just check my enchantments. You can only pick this up if you have silk touch on something. Okay, so maybe I can pick this up with my silk touch pickaxe. I can. Okay, this is called podzol. We just need a couple of these. We're just going to build like a really small farm, but I want it to look like a planter. You're not supposed to use your pickaxe for this, by the way. Actually, let me just pick up all of this while we're here, just so I know it's all picked up. Because we're going to have to do, for my mega base, we're going to completely transform this area, and this is probably going to be destroyed in the process. This is good preparation, just to make sure I save all of these blocks. All right, so I got all of this stuff. All right, and so I thought I'd put a little, lovely little planter right over here. Right underneath my window. Oh, I should probably make it so it's symmetrical. And then we can use spruce trap doors all around it, so it looks like it's like a little planter. This probably won't be symmetrical because there's four tall. Oh, no, shoot, that's a poppy. Let me get this out. Okay, so I'm looking for 2 tall flowers. So sunflower is too tall, rosebush is too tall, peony is too tall, and the lilac is too tall. I think that's all 4 of them. The sunflower always faces this direction the sun is rising, so it's always going to face that direction. Let me just put these in here like that. Maybe I'll put 2 rose bushes on either side. Look at that. So this is like really convenient. I mean, it looks pretty, but it's also convenient because like I said at the beginning, these 2 tall flowers, you can always just run over here and bone meal them. So if I ever needed yellow dye, I just run over here with my bone meal. Boom, 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 boom. Just got all this yellow dye. Ever need red dye? Boom, 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 boom. Got all this red dye. And then this is pink. And this one is magenta. So this is like a cool little easy flower farm. Plus, it looks great. Look at that. I mean, it just like blends into my build so nicely. Yeah, that's awesome. All right, so let's take a quick look at our list and see where we're at. I'll go over here, go to material list. Okay. Oh, actually, no. Let me pick up all of my stuff. So I'm going to pick up all these shulker boxes because this is all my materials. So this will tell me what I still need to get, which it has a lot. We still need to get so much stuff. Okay, so yellow concrete is 1. Terracotta is 1. I need to do all of the birch stuff, I think. Spruce logs. Oh, those are from the spruce trees. I don't really need spruce logs. I do need these spruce fences, which are kind of expensive. Oh, I'm missing a red tulip. I need 1 more red tulip. Oh my goodness. We just did all of that flower things. Okay, we'll go back and get another red tulip. Okay, so 1 more red tulip. Polished andesite stairs. What? We need more of everything. We need more pink tulips. We need more orange tulips. Oh my goodness. Got enough moss carpet. That is good. See, light gray concrete. This is one thing I was talking about. Light gray concrete we need a bunch of. Oh, you know what? I think I have the concrete powder, which is the stage before it becomes concrete. I think I have enough of that. We also need light gray concrete. Light gray bed. Oh, you know what we haven't done? Okay, I need to go back. I need to go back to the flower forest and get these missing flowers. I can't believe we're missing flowers. But there's something else that we haven't done. We need to get... there's a flowering tree. And it's a azalea tree. This is one of the coolest things they added. They added this recently in a recent update. Let me see which one of these is this one. Let me put all my flower stuff in here just to give myself a little bit more space. Okay, so there's a flowering tree. Let's run over here. And I think we're going to plant it. Let's plant it over here. Oh, gosh. Oh, God. There's a skeleton over here. Shoot. Yikes. Ouch. Take that. Where'd that guy come from? All right. So there's an azalea tree, which is a special kind of flowering tree they added recently. You can get it, you can grow it by planting these little bushes, which are azalea bushes, which look wonderful. Um, and I actually want to use a bunch of these azalea, the leaves of this tree. So you can just grow it like that. It grows into this lovely tree, and then you can just harvest these leaves. And I think they look gorgeous. So let me get out my Silk Touch hoe, which is what you need to harvest leaves. And just grab all the leaves off of here. This also gives you, I think the wood this gives you is oak wood. Is that? Yeah, it's oak wood, which is always good. Oak wood's a good wood to have. Okay, how many of these leaves am I going to need? I think I need a bunch of them. So we have 24. Yeah, I'm going to need more than that. Flowering azalea leaves. Oh, not much more. Probably just one more. Probably just one more bush or one more tree. This actually came out pretty big. Oh, I'm one block down. That's why I can't reach these. Okay, come on, come on. Let's grab these. All right, so this should be enough leaves. Let's check one more time. Okay, schematic placements, material list. Boom, just enough flowering azalea leaves. That is great. And then we have to get the rest of the flowers that we were missing. So just fly over here. So I think it was pink tulips and orange tulips. There's some right over here. There's orange tulips. Where are the pink tulips? Here we go. And then I think red tulips too. Okay, pink tulips and orange tulips we have enough of now. Red tulips we're missing. Red tulips. Okay, so that's enough red tulips. Okay, so we have enough there now. Anything else? Dandelions, we have way more than we need. Cornflowers, we have way more than we need. Azure Bluette, we have just enough. We should get some more of these, though. It's like just enough. Luckily, we have a bunch right over here. All right, so that'll be enough of that. All right, so I think we have everything now. Perfect, and we're sitting here in the rain in the middle of our flower forest. Claude's history course is in chat. Hey Claude, welcome to the stream. Yeah, I was telling everybody, your Planet Coaster stream is this afternoon, so it's in an hour and a half. So if you guys are looking forward to Planet Coaster, definitely check out Claude's stream. Claude says, OMG, I forgot Zach streams early. Yep, on Saturdays. So we're just kind of wrapping up here. I am looking forward to a good weekend myself. I hope you guys are going to have a good weekend. I am planning a really big business video tomorrow. I don't know why I do these big business videos, because it's like... it really tires me out. Like, it takes a lot out of me to do like a really intense business video. Let me tell you, the video I'm doing tomorrow, it's going to go live tomorrow on my business channel, Wolves in Finance. It's going to be the biggest video I've ever done. And I'm super hyped for it, but also I'm super scared. You know, I've had the best last 2 weeks have been the best weeks I've ever had on my business channel. And so I was like, I got 2 weeks in a row. Let me like really hit it out of the park on this third week. So I have like a really incredible video planned. We'll see if I can pull it off, but because it's going to be about some pretty intense topics. So stay tuned for that tomorrow. I'm going to hop off the stream and start working on it some more. So we'll see. V5 says, Zach will tell us to invest in the South Sea Trading Company. Probably not, V5. That would not be good investing advice. Cloud says, tell us, Zach, what video is it? The last one was so long. Nope, you have to wait till tomorrow. V5 says, no one will ever lose money with the South Sea Trading Company. All right. Well, that's going to be it for me. Check out Cloud's stream in an hour and hour and a half, and have a great weekend. Thank you, V5 and Claude and Greg, for all stopping by the stream. Everybody remember, no matter what is going on in your life, to always do something fun every single day. Until next time, this is Zach signing off.